Hello everyone, this is Matilda, your friendly neighborhood art nerd, and today I'm bringing you a piece called Budding that I painted. This piece is sort of a continuation of some pieces that I did for my exam in IB Visual Arts. In the IB, your visual arts exam consists partly of an exhibition of different works that you create. And for my exhibition, I had these three pieces that were kind of central to the meaning of my exhibition that involved women covered almost entirely by plants. I did this in kind of a similar way to the painting that I am showing you today, where I basically did the women as almost an underpainting, where I painted them and then over that I painted plants. My exhibition was mainly focused around eating disorders. I used plants to represent the eating disorders in this exhibition. I did this because plants, especially these plants that grow on things, have many different symbolisms within them and remind me of many different things. First of all, of course, plants remind you of something beautiful, something pretty, something girly, maybe, which are things that are usually associated with eating disorders, however incorrect that may be, but they are typically associated with it. But on the other hand, these types of plants are also known for growing on other plants and then basically suffocating those plants. Like if these plants that grow on things like that grow on a tree or something, they will kill that tree basically. So that was also one of my symbols, that it is a parasite of sorts. Like it grows on you and it suffocates you. Another thing that I wanted to symbolize in representing it like this is sort of the isolation that it brings, or how enclosed you feel within this world that you've created. This is represented by that the plants make up a physical barrier between the person represented in the painting and their outside world. They are physically separated and isolated by the disorder. However, this isolation can also be comfort. It can also represent being kept away from harmful things. It can be protective. It can feel safe, which is part of the conflicting nature of having an eating disorder. And one of the things that can be really hard about getting rid of it is that on the one hand, it is destroying you and it is isolating you and it feels terrible, but on the other hand, it also feels like it keeps you safe, or it can feel like it is helping you, or like it is something positive, right? That it keeps you safe, that it is your comfort zone. It's a coping mechanism, right? And so I use the plants to represent this duality. In this piece, I specifically wanted to try a neater style than the more expressive pieces that I had in my exhibition. And particularly, I wanted to see what that would do to how the painting feels to look at, and what kind of expression and what kind of feeling I would get from it. The title of this piece, as I mentioned before, is Budding, as in a plant budding. And I chose this title because of a few things. First of all, of course, the plant in the painting has buds on it. It is a budding plant that she's covered in. And second of all, I wanted to represent the beginning part of an illness before it springs into full gear, that it can sort of sneak in without you really noticing, as you can see by her also looking away from the plant and looking away from the issue in a way, that these sort of things can sneak up on you. And in my other pieces, it has been people completely covered in plants, so it was interesting to capture this part of it. So here's the finished piece. I hope you guys liked watching me create this and hearing a bit about the backstory. I might do a video about my whole IB exhibition in the future, because I really want to talk more about this and talk more about my thoughts behind the whole exhibition. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you soon. Bye!